I don't know how that works.
Well, they study their spells.
Yeah,
You
pray
guys
to my
pray.
spellbook.
They put their nose in their spell books.
Yeah, I'm back.
I just meant for Wire's character, they don't get to
He gets to pick 3 spells.
Pick different spells. It's based upon like what spells he knows. What?
Yeah. He has to pick the spell he wants to cast.
And you can gain spells by getting scrolls and spell books and stuff like that.
Correct.
Actually, I have a scroll. I don't know what arcane scroll.
That's right. But you're also a wizard. You can keep that for yourself.
Hey, it says if you're between 13 and 15, you get 1 extra spell.
Right, which you already got.
16 to 17 or higher, a wizard can memorize a
extra level 2 and an extra level 3, provided you're at the levels to have those.
Right.
No.
Which you aren't at the moment.
You're still level 1. You have real crappy hit points. Real not great leather. Not good AC. We need to buff you up.
Oh.
A little bit.
Okay. So.
Okay. So, what is this room like? Is it another open air, just ruin?
Well, it's still
stone?
open air ruin, but of course it was the Goblin Treasury. Of course, it's got a bunch of crap all over it.
Well, we did distribute money last time, as I recall.
Yep.
So we looked everywhere.
Yeah, it's just got a bunch of crap, as in, it's a bunch of. If you were a recycler, you'd be in heaven.
Dirty rags, dead animal carcasses, filth. One of the corners is a privy. So it's not a pleasant place. So what you're saying is maybe it's stinky.
Well, it's not that it's like super unpleasant because it was used as the treasury, but half-burned books.
It's open air too.
Tatters
no
of
roofs.
Tatters of scrolls.
Ooh,
paper.
Anything interesting that we can find in those books and scrolls?
No, they're just too destroyed.
That's a bummer. Okay. And what time of day is it? Would you say?
Well, we're supposed to go into it was getting into evening by that point.
So, are we going to set a watch rotation?
Yeah, let's do that. I think that's a great idea. We should set a watch. There's plenty of us. We can all get a thorough.
Do we have bells?
Do we have bells? I don't, but that's a great idea. Is that a little alarm?
I have oil.
Looking around the room.
No one brought a bell.
Looking around the room.
We have a flint and steel. Can I set up a thing for flint and steel that whenever a door opens it lights on? That doesn't really make a lot of sense.
Well, that's what I started to say. Is we can look in the room for metallic bits and string up a warning.
Yeah.
Okay, that would be a possibility.
I think that works. I think like if we set up a fire trap, we're just as likely to trap ourselves and die.
Yes.
Wait. Is the roof open?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Can we build a fire trap and basically if the door opens, have a flint and steel at the bottom so it lights it. It's like put a tub of grease on top, have a flint and steel at the bottom, and when the door opens, grease falls down, lights on fire. And if we're on the other side of the room, it shouldn't spread unless there's bodies. And if we're far away from it, it can't splatter on it.
I mean, we can if you want to
I
MacGyver
feel like
that
if
shit.
me and you combine forces, we can do anything.
If you want to MacGyver that shit, you should, Chaos is gonna have to set some sort of a difficulty check for that.
Oh, so how valuable is a tub of grease?
What now?
How valuable is a tub of grease?
Valuable?
How valuable?
Well, wait,
Yeah,
hold
how
on. What
about-
kind of grease is it? Is it oil? Is it like
It,
vegetable
it's
fat?
like
I mean,
your axle grease.
axle grease.
I
I see. So it's not
So
crude
for-
oil.
No.
Okay, never mind then.
Yeah, does it burn?
It's a hydrocarbon. It'll burn.
It will burn. It
Uh.
will take a while, but it will burn.
Oh god.
By the
I'll
way, if we ever see
Diesel
crude
will
oil
burn.
here, please
It
tell
just
me.
takes a while.
Yeah, I still have the oil task though, so we could use that.
Oh yeah, by the way, thanks for
Ooh.
throwing oil all over me, dude.
It was not me.
What
That
kind
was
of
me.
oil is it? Is it crude oil?
Bullshit. No, it was like
No,
lamp
that's,
oil.
that's more
Oh,
lamp,
lamp oil. Okay.
Yeah.
He had like a flask of lamp oil and he threw it. So
Well-
I
fire.
had a really good
Well, if
plan.
there's crude oil somewhere, please tell me, because I have a fantastic idea.
Well, I don't
Are
think
we
there's
are we
crude oil.
are we gonna start making gasoline and building cars and all that?
No. It's something very magical, like actually magic, not engineering.
Wait. Are you gonna do like have a torch in front of you and spit out gas on it?
No, I was going to say if somebody here learns animate corpse and we find crude oil, oil's made out of dead organisms, especially crude oil. So if we do animate corpse,
I mean, animate corpse sounds like a necromancer spell. I don't know if any of us are really into that.
Wait.
just a thought,
Okay,
just
so-
a thought.
So what's the watch list look like? Who's got first?
I could stay up and study
I'll-
while I watch.
I'll take first watch so that I can like strip off my clothes and like
I do have oil on myself too,
I
right?
will cast create water, and I will drink some, and then I will use the rest with my bar of soap to try to clean my fucking clothes.
Yeah, but if you put water on your oil, you'll start flying, right? That's how troll science works, right?
I don't know. I'm just a cleric. I don't know troll science.
Step 1, cover yourself in oil.
Shaking,
Step 2, wait for it to rain.
shaking my head, I go and start looking for string and bits of metal.
All right.
That
Wait,
works.
You find many bits of metal.
Okay.
Can use some
And
copper pieces
so-
if you have
So
to.
with some finagling, you're able to bend them and shape them into the rudimentary little pieces around the string. That's not a problem.
Well done, Garion.
Okay, I'm gonna go string up an alarm.
Who has second watch?
I'll have second watch.
All right. Don't throw any oil on me while I'm asleep.
No, I never ever threw oil though.
I just washed my clothes and I'm
that was someone else. I never ever threw my oil.
I'm lying in
Third
my loincloth.
I'm gonna stretch that string with the metal on it across the doorway here,
Okay.
about 2 feet off the ground,
All right.
and
Third watch.
go back.
By the way.
You
Who's
taking
got
third
third?
watch, Garion?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
Hey, while I'm on watch, can I go ahead and make? Is it possible for me to make Molotovs?
Sure.
All right. Is there any bits of string after the? Who went to search for string?
You can
Heavy.
find enough rag or string to make the fuses.
Is
That's
it
not a
lightable?
problem. What was that?
I mean, if you have a flint and steel,
Lightable?
Yeah,
Yeah, you would have to, as long as you have your flint and steel, you can light it.
Okay. Can I use my? How big is a magic missile?
Magic missile? That's a single target spell.
No, but like width. How big is it?
I think they're supposed to look like darts.
Well,
They're little
they're
darts, basically.
yeah. I mean, they're not. They're immaterial. They're not something that you could attach an object to. They are.
No, I'm not planning to rocket
Oh.
the flask.
I think he's
curious.
trying to use them to light it on fire.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they wouldn't provide a spark that you're thinking of.
Yeah, because magic missile is what, radiant energy?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's radiant as opposed to. It's not the same as fire.
Does any of us
It's not a
have
plasma baby.
an open flame torch lit?
I
I don't know,
have.
do you?
Is there a
I
candle somewhere?
I have candles.
so
so,
I
like,
I'm very well equipped. Let's see what I have. Got flint and steel. I've got 2 torches. They're not lit up or anything, but if you need a torch, you can have this one.
Ooh, are there any hidden doors around?
You haven't found the hidden door.
The hidden door, or
I know,
you haven't
that's-
found any hidden doors?
I hate the way he says that. Whenever we were playing Hero Quest, we'd say, "Search for hidden doors." And he said, "You do not find the hidden door." Like there's
Yeah.
one, but you just didn't find it.
Well, can I cast detect hidden doors then?
I don't know. Is that a spell you have?
Yep.
You can cast it.
All right. So what do I roll?
You don't have to roll anything.
All right.
You still don't find a hidden door.
Wonderful.
It's very elusive.
Watching all the commotion, I would go over into the corner where I'm at and bed down for the night.
Okay.
All right. So that's your watch. All right.
Wait, is there any light at all? Can we see anything?
Well, right
Oh, yeah,
now it's
open,
twilight,
it's open. Yeah,
heading
twilight.
into dark.
Right.
Light in the dungeon. Overnight, it does get rather dark. If you've been out in real darkness, you will know how dark it can get, depending on the phase of the moon.
All
And
right.
it's pretty much the same there.
Bear in mind the following. Some of us, in fact,
A lot.
probably most of us, have some level of low light vision.
Right.
Not me.
However, not Garion, because Garion's a human. Not Silwyn,
human.
because Silwyn's a human. But we got 2 elves, a half-elf, that's me, and a dwarf. Furthermore, the enemies that we've been fighting, although I don't know if my character would know this, so maybe this is metagaming, but they're all going to have dark vision. Like the orcs and the goblins. They're going to have dark vision. So you got to decide if you really want to light a torch or a lantern or whatever.
Do we all at all have lanterns?
Well, you got to look at your inventory of stuff. So like when I made my character, I bought some kind of adventurer's backpack, and it came with a whole bunch of stuff, and I wrote it all down. Not everybody has the same stuff. So
Right.
I have the 2 torches, but I don't think I have no, I
So,
don't think I
in
have
it-
a
Quick answer to you, Wire. The answer is no, you do not have a
Yeah.
lantern.
What's mage totem? Mage tome.
It's like your spell book.
that's just your
Oh,
spell
spell
book.
book.
Wait, okay.
Yeah.
Can I? There's a bunch of dead bodies in the other room, right?
Right?
Yeah.
Can I go ahead? Would you say that? Would you say that? What were in this room here? What were the dead bodies? Like orcs or trolls?
Yeah, they're pretty much
They were
everywhere.
They were goblins.
goblins, mostly goblins.
Would you say
There's a
there's?
few back here, but most of them are over here.
All right.
in this room.
Would you say it's possible for me to scrape grease off them and put it in vials?
No.
Okay.
I don't think
But
you get
what-
very much off of dead bodies. I mean,
Okay.
you could, But what's
You'd-
your end game here?
You'd
What's the
have to
point?
flay the body open wide and uh, scrape the fat from the skin.
Yeah.
And you're also talking serious hours of work.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
No,
you're,
but
Yeah.
my turn at night. My turn at
watch?
Watch, yeah. I'll be in the
Well,
stream.
Your turn at watch is probably only gonna last an hour, or maybe 2.
So how many
That's-
bodies can I carve up and grab the fat?
I mean, I don't know
it's
how.
not
I
going to be
mean-
that many.
I mean, it takes like what, an hour or 2, like maybe 3, to like cut open a deer's body and skin it. So
Uh-huh.
I assume it's going to be a bit harder for a
I can
bipedal mammalian
completely
creature.
gut and skin and quarter out a deer in about an hour and a half.
No,
How
but
about a
I'm
monkey?
just taking the surface fat and like not like
Well,
The question is, does your character have that skill? Your character is a rogue wizard. How much time do you think
That
they're
is obsessed with
spending?
fire.
Like, unless your former profession is as a butcher
Yep.
or a hunter of some sort,
which it wasn't.
then like,
wait. What's my former profession?
Pyromaniac?
Yes.
Maker of
Your
fireworks.
profession would be basically
A maker-
basic apprentice mage and obviously a thief at some
Yeah.
point.
You're probably a pickpocket.
Can I
Yeah.
pickpocket the fat?
What the fuck?
That makes no sense,
No.
dude.
What the frick?
No.
Don't worry, man. We'll be in town eventually. You can go buy all
Wait.
this
Does,
stuff.
does anyone else in the group? No. I want it cheap. The best part is there's 3 bodies. What on a body is like all muscular and that? What would sell? What
Uh,
would sell?
Wait, hold on.
Well,
I'm-
the other thing is that these goblins are not really all that fat.
All fat. Okay.
just a
kinda
good question.
strong.
What was my previous profession? I'm a cleric, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Right.
I would know a bunch of
Apprentice,
healing stuff.
acolyte.
Okay,
Yeah.
acolyte.
Right.
Right.
So, like, in this particular game
Wait.
system, Castles and Crusades, in this particular game system, if you choose to be a cleric, there are 3 different focuses that you can choose, right? So you'll choose, and each focus has a different god associated with it. So
Right.
I don't know what your god is, but you are a healing focused cleric. My god is Tyr, which is like a warrior god, and so it's like more combat focused, supposedly. But we still
Right.
can pick from the
So-
same spells. When
So no. So hear me out. So
Yeah.
I most likely came from a monastery, right? With other.
Yeah,
I mean, you can make up whatever background.
Yeah, you can
want
make
up
to
whatever
be
you
in the
want.
game.
Okay,
I
so
mean, you could be like an ex-pirate that almost drowned and found God
Yeah.
or something. You
Or maybe
Would-
maybe you were a burlesque dancer in your previous life. I mean, who knows? Anything
I mean-
you want.
would I be able to know like how to do like surgery or whatever?
I don't know. You tell us. What was your previous life?
Well, the
But this is-
backstory.
Yeah, this is all about backstory that like none of us have developed for this
Now,
particular
Ethan,
campaign.
Right.
Ethan,
Yeah.
you could, given the fact that you have a healing background, yes, I could say that you would be, let's say, the medieval doctor. So yes, you could have the first aid, but that's about it. You also got to remember all your characters are pretty young, actually.
Wait,
All
hold on.
right.
So think back at when you guys were in high school.
Wait. We're like.
How
15.
much did you really know?
Right,
You
exactly.
didn't know that much.
Wait, our characters are of high school age?
Yes.
Well, think about it. Like, we're
Wow.
all level 1 and level 2 characters. Unless you know, in a previous life were a fisherman or a farmer or, maybe a blacksmith or something like that.
Gee, like a
And-
ranger?
Yeah, right. Or like a noble person or something like that. And then, later in life, around age 30, you decided that I'm going to take up adventuring, or for age 40 or something like that, and you had accrued no skills or or maybe not no skills, whatever skills that you took from your previous profession, then yeah, we're all pretty young.
All right,
Yeah.
good to know. All right, just some questions I had. Thank you.
I mean, you don't necessarily have to be young, but you're inexperienced. Like, you
Right.
can't say, I was a master swordsman that happened to become a wizard, so
Yeah.
Right.
at any time I could pick up a sword. And...
Yeah. I mean, this particular campaign is not. It's not been heavy on backstory, so we haven't invested time into that.
Well, all right then.
I mean, you're free to do so, but it's not required.
Right.
But I will warn you guys. Yeah, you guys are relatively young in life, so yeah, you're not going to have a high investment into a bunch of professions or anything other than your main role.
Well, I do have a backstory, just to let you guys know, but it's not a very detailed one. So.
Anyone here know how to? How much? How much is the main body? Like, not the arms, not the head, not the legs. Just
Depending on the market that you're talking about.
I feel like we found our necromancer.
No. I'm just thinking. We try go.
The market in town is not going to support what you're looking for. Here's why I say that. We tried to... We picked up various magical items, right? But when you pick up a magic item, like, we can use detect magic and we can confirm that, like, oh, this sword is magical, but we don't know how. We can only guess.
Yeah, we
at
don't
how.
know what the magic is.
Right, we don't know what the magic is exactly. So we took one of these items into town, and we said, okay, we want to get this item identified. It cost 100 gold.
Oh dang, that's a lot.
Okay, so we spent 100 gold thinking that the payoff would be good. Like, hey, if we identify this item, I forget what it was. It was a bow or it was a sword or something.
Yeah, it was the +1 short bow.
And we thought, okay, well, if we get this identified, we'll know exactly what it is, and then we can sell it for more money. Because it'll be worth more, because we'll know what it is. Yeah, we turned around and sold the bow for 100 gold. We spent 100 gold to identify it.
Huh.
I don't think that if they're going to offer us 100 gold for a magical short bow, that they're going to offer much for dead goblin parts.
No, I'm just thinking about selling to farm, pig's farm, so they can give it to the pigs to eat.
Then you're probably looking at coppers. Not very much.
Is coppers good? Like,
No, coppers is like pennies. So you've got copper, silver, electrum, gold, and platinum. So coppers are sort of like pennies. Silvers are,
Dimes.
I don't know.
They're like
Sure, let's
dimes.
call 'em. Electrum is like, what?
Quarters.
Quarters maybe? Golds are like $1. Platinums are like $10.
Yep.
Think of it that way. It's not exact, but like the idea is, you know, depending on what you're going for, like if you're buying a cheap meal at a tavern, like maybe you spend a few coppers. If you're buying an expensive drink at a tavern, maybe you're spending a couple of silvers.
Mm-hmm.
right.
Like you're not gonna get that much. Like it's not worth the cost. The opportunity cost to take the time to like butcher a bunch of
Right.
dead monsters and then haul their corpse parts all the way back to town, and then maybe make
I have to fight the dogs in the town.
right.
Yeah.
It's just not worth it.
You're better off searching the dungeon for treasure and
Yep.
looting
Yeah.
guys you slayed.
Is it possible to go ahead cut open a goblin's arm, take out like the?
I feel like we all assume that while we're resting, this is the stuff you're doing.
Oh, totally. This is totally what's happening. Like we're all sleeping.
You're doing a little science experiment.
That's why I flipped mine upside down.
And this new guy, we're all sleeping, and this new guy is rooting around in monster corpses, just having a good old fucking time.
I hope he's being quiet about it.
Yeah.
Wait. So if I get the Auler out, and could I use? Shit, I don't have this guy's health. Okay, I was thinking about putting a magic glyph on it on the altar and say this is a magical bomb. We don't know what it is. We do not have a detect magic, and I'm gonna disguise myself, and then I'm gonna sell it to someone, and then I'm gonna just lose it.
I mean, here's the thing about tabletop role-playing games. You can technically do anything that you want. We're just when you're asking these questions, we're just basically explaining that like what you want to do is not going to really be all that beneficial. You can certainly try that and see how it goes for you.
Okay.
And another thing is, like, actions have consequences, so if you, like, piss off the wrong guy...
You get consequences. You don't want that to happen.
I mean, it's not like a video game where you could just, like, reload or something, you know?
Reload, yeah.
Well, I'm sure we could make Chaos forget or something, yeah.
It's a tabletop role-playing game based on a video game, but it's not a video game.
Yeah, it's not a video game.
I cast forget DM forget.
Yeah.
Alright. Is it?
No, doesn't work that way.
Alright. So basically, all my thoughts are basically useless. Can I go put a torch at the door and light that on fire and be in like a corner, a little bit away?
You can do that.
Yes.
Alright.
When's
I
it my
gave you.
Since you're monkeying around the door, though, make a dex check for me.
Consequences.
I'm a little worried what's going to happen when Etan gets the fireball spell.
Yeah.
You guys are all going to need fire resistance.
D20, right?
Yep, D20.
Alright.
By the way, do you want us to roll perception checks for our watches?
It's
No,
17.
that's alright. Okay. Alright, you definitely managed to avoid
Is that 17? Yeah,
the line trap that you
Wait,
guys
there's-
set.
Oh. Oh, yeah, so, okay. I totally forgot about that.
The what trap?
The trap that you set up, Gary.
I didn't set up. I set up here. Where
Where'd
this
you set
other
up?
door is.
Oh, you set up the other door? Okay.
Yeah, that's
So
what
I'm
this.
basically, I'm
that's what
basically
this
coming
blue
back
is.
into the room.
It's not really a trap. It's just an alarm. In other words,
I'm
if
thinking-
somebody
Well,
walks
right,
through,
but-
it makes noise.
Right.
Yeah, they might also trip over it and like curse and stub a toe and
Yeah,
you know.
Alright, so I went in. Alright.
but that's that's the other end of the hallway down here.
I should have closed the door out there.
I'm
Is
going.
the door already closed? Like, are we doing a door close thing?
I don't even
This
know if we.
door you can actually close, but
Without trap being set off? Or...
this door you can't really close.
Okay. So I close it.
Because
Is
you
the
guys
trap still-
basically, it disintegrated when you opened it.
So it's my time to watch, right? Or whose
Yeah.
watch is it?
Right?
I think it's yours. Yeah, you're the one doing the stuff. So yeah,
Alright, how long does a torch last?
that's a good question.
4 hours.
Oh,
4 hours.
yeah, about 4 hours.
And how long, what time of night is it?
I'm sorry, what was
Let's
that?
see. You're the fourth watch, so I would say. What
Well,
time?
no,
is
it's
it?
second watch.
Oh, he's second watch.
Yep.
So what time of night is it? Chaos.
It'll be about 2 or 3 in the morning.
Oh,
2, 3
okay.
in the morning?
So I would be next.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead, place a torch actually, right next to the door.
Okay.
Wait. If I throw the fire glass, and if I need to put that. If I throw the fire glass, and if the torch is like one space off, or like, could it be next to your door so when the door opens, it does not affect the torch?
What fire glass? What's he talking
Yeah.
about?
My plan is if someone comes in, I will go ahead. Actually, can I just lock the door with my lock picking skill?
No, you can't lock the door because there's no lock on it.
Alright. Can I
But
make
it is
lock
a
with
little
that
more
fire glass?
substantial of a door than the normal dungeon doors, which are very, very rickety.
Alright. Can I make a
Otherwise.
lock for this door?
you don't have the materials
I-
or
I-
tools at the time.
I peek out from under my hood and say, you can get some of the junk and pile it in front of the door, and that'll sort of hinder anybody trying to come through it, and it'll alert us.
Alright. Can I go build a wedge to put under a door? Is there
Hey,
like a
that's
gap?
a good idea
Yeah.
too.
Put a wedge. You can make a wedge underneath the door.
So I'll basically grab parts and put a wedge under a door.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna go to a corner to pro wrestling, laying against a wall. How do
Yeah, you're basically grabbing a piece of junk and shoving it under the bottom of the door. Is
Yep.
basically all you're doing.
You have
Yeah.
to make a roll.
No.
Alright.
Now, if you guys have rations, don't forget to subtract what you got.
How much?
Whatever,
1
like
days.
a day's worth. You know, I just did that, and if you don't have
What?
rations, you're gonna be hungry.
What exactly does that mean? Just 1 day's worth?
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
So
I
like,
got extra. If you guys see, I got 21 days. So,
yeah.
well, 20.
Well, I'm
now.
down to 6, so.
I have 14, so 13.
The other thing you can do,
You have a
Wire,
week.
is
You
you
have
can
14, yeah.
split that this big long list of stuff onto 2 pages to make it easier to read. Because it's
Actually, it's
so
fine. I can read this.
okay.
By the way, what's my, it's called deity like?
Your deity is the one of healing, so she's more passive as far as actually temperaments.
Alright.
More interested in life than and not really happy about death in general. She's not as far as the war god. She's not super happy with him, but she's not at odds with him either.
Let's see if we can find the deities. There's got to be a list of deities, right? Somewhere.
How close am I with the deity? Like, can I...
You pray to the deity. You know, when I'm in town, I will go and visit my temple, the temple to my particular deity, and I sort of like check in with them. But we haven't gotten real specific about that, about temple life or about relationships with your deity.
Alright.
I mean, I think technically we're in Forgotten Realms, which has like a ton of deities.
Yeah.
Mm.
Maybe the deity
Wait,
names
wait,
came
could I
from the
have a
video
deity?
game.
Could I have a deity? Or no?
I mean, you
Yeah,
can.
are you
You can pick
religious?
any deity you
can,
want,
but-
like
But
your magic comes from the arcane, not the divine.
Yeah, you're not going to get any bonuses. You just
Can
Yeah.
I make
worship
up
a
a deity?
god.
Sure, I guess. I don't know. That's up to the DM.
I mean, you can choose whatever you want. It's
Alright,
just
can I
but-
be a deity to Prio?
I
to
don't
what?
know what that is.
Prio. It's a I just made up. It's a fire god or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Well, your
Sounds
your
perfect.
god would want to favor rogues or wizards.
Yeah, if you go to page 60 of the Player's Handbook for Castles and Crusades, you're going to find a section called Choosing a Deity. And you can read that and, you know,
But overall, I will tell you, as far as unless you are a cleric, there's really no benefits that you can
Yeah.
derive.
Wait, where's the deities?
page 60 of the Player's Handbook. So if you have it out in front of you, right?
Is this the Player's Handbook?
Yeah, right click it and go to page 60.
How about, is there a way to scroll through this faster?
Yeah, you just go to you see how they're on either side, there's carrots that point left and right, previous page, next page. If you hover over the PDF.
Yeah, I see.
So you just go to page 60, and there's a whole section about deities, about choosing. It's very general, though. It's not
So
like...
this is the chaotic.
Well, that's from the previous section. The previous section is your alignment. So here's alignment on page 59, and then deities start on page 60. It's really kind of for flavor at this point, because, like
Yeah.
Chaos said, you're, as a non-cleric, you're not going to get specific bonuses.
No, that's just backstory.
Yeah, pretty much.
Would it be possible to get a pet sometime?
A
At some
pet?
point, maybe.
Probably not.
Well,
Good to
the
know.
wizards can get a find familiar spell.
Right.
Interesting. Well, yeah.
It's actually
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Well, it was just a thought. All right.
If I ever find one, I'll let you pet him.
Thank you.
Alright, so, where were we?
Okay, so you guys rested for tonight. Nothing apparently happened. All was quiet.
Okay.
You guys get up, do your morning rituals.
Yeah. Pray, eat, drink.
Listen at the door.
Clean a
Still
bit.
seems to be pretty quiet.
Hey, is it possible if we go ahead and stand up on, basically stand up on, someone's shoulders and look over a wall?
There's an idea.
Okay, who would you want to stand on? Who wants to try that?
I'll let him stand on my shoulders, and we can look over. Now, we're in this room here, room C.
I mean, Dwar seems like a bottom of the pyramid type of guy.
I don't know if Dwar is tall enough.
Yeah, that's why we want him at the bottom of the pyramid.
Yeah, we could just start with him and throw somebody on top, and then one more.
Dwar, by the way, does not like elves. Just
Wow. Okay.
FYI,
That's why
Yes.
me and him get along so good.
animosity towards elves.
It's not that I don't like them; they just all look the same. So
Can I just tell him that I'm not an elf?
You can do whatever you want, but I think he's gonna call bullshit on that.
Remind me not to get too close to him then.
Okay, I'm going to listen at the
Wait, wait, wait,
door.
that's
If I
fine.
don't hear anything, I'm going to very gently remove the wedge from the bottom of the door.
Okay. You don't hear anything, so
Uh.
you go ahead and remove the wedge.
Okay, and I ease the door open.
Okay.
You still see a
What
pile
the
of
heck happened?
and
corpses.
there's an earthquake.
That's a door.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a huge door.
It is door, but that's okay.
It's kind of like a garage door; it just goes up.
just a garage door.
Let's see if it'll
Wow.
open.
Hey guys, we found the secret door.
It
Dude,
opened.
look at that door.
How the hell
That's
did we
a
miss it?
huge door.
It's like a block for the door opening. Yeah, it like expands out.
Alright.
Alright, I'm going to peek through the door, and if I don't see anything, I'm going to move down to just below the door here. I'll be in this square.
Okay. You still don't see anything.
Still have the dead bodies there?
Dead bodies are there. Maybe a few more rats.
Alright, I'm gonna follow up on Garian.
Can we get a rat as a companion?
Okay, do I hear anything coming through this area?
No, you don't hear anything.
Okay, I'm going to remove my warning thing, and I'm gonna put it in my pack
Okay.
Wait, which area did you put the warning thing at?
right here, across this
That
door.
door.
Why do you have to make a roll if I was in this room going in here?
I thought you'd actually put it here, but yeah. No, you didn't have to make
Okay, I
Oh,
will move
right.
to here, and I'm gonna look back at the others behind me. And notice there's only one behind me.
Here, I'll go ahead and come out of room, peeking out.
Oh, breakfast is over?
Here comes
Breakfast
Dwar.
over. Here, can I go sneak?
Yeah,
Alright, do I have to roll for it?
make a roll.
Do we know where we're going? Did we ever
Well-
look at this little room here? This one? The
That's a good question. I don't
I got a
remember.
5.
Did we go into
you
room
think
H?
You think you're being silent. You hear an elephant crashing into the...
Oh
The rest of the party hears the elephant crashing into the hallway.
I
Clink,
turn
clank.
around,
Hello.
and glare. You're being very loud.
Okay, we never explored H, did we? But we heard something there.
Right.
I don't remember if we explored H or did not.
Wait,
we
how
never
far
went
away
into
was
that door. We never went
Okay.
through this door.
I think we were about to, and then we got sidetracked or something.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I know what happened. This turned into a clusterfuck, and we put all these guys to sleep, and in the process put Dwar to sleep, and that's where things went off the rails.
Yep.
Yeah, we got attacked from behind and all
Okay.
kinds of...
Did we ever hear anything from H?
I don't think we made it. We never
Yes.
made it that far, did we?
Yeah, no, you made it there. You heard what sounded like angry voices.
Through the door, yeah. Do we
Wonder if they're
want
still
to
fighting.
go and...
Wait, we still haven't made it over towards N, L, or G?
As far as my recollection goes, I managed to delete all of the explored tags in the last game by accident.
Ah,
So I just put them all back in to the
That's
best of
about
our
right.
recollection.
I mean, it's
But-
about right.
But
so
yeah,
we didn't.
I don't think we hit G, this L, or this N, and I guess not this H either. But everywhere else in this particular map,
And this is the gate that is still open.
Right.
Okay.
which is here on the
No,
map.
it's here.
There. Correct. Yeah, it's here. This door right here is that gate.
Which basically moves on to a different part of the city.
Right. So I'm gonna ease up to the corner and listen.
You don't seem to hear anything.
Do you still want us to be using the Witcher character to move as a group?
Yes.
Okay, so
Can I try sneak again?
Okay.
Alright, I'll roll another. Here.
so we're
Yeah.
all moving as a group, guys. So we're basically like this.
I got a 13.
Okay. You think you're being quiet?
Wait. Is am I being quiet or no?
You think you're being
You
quiet?
think you're being quiet?
Alright, so
So I'm gonna ask you guys to switch over to this map.
Yeah.
As far as the individuals,
alright, so sit next to door. No, it isn't.
because that was for the Goblin battle map.
Alright, then I will walk over here. Slowly walk. And trying to peer around the corner while walking. Trying to see.
We need to stay within, what is it, 60 feet of each other?
60. I don't know.
Can I explore ahead or
Well, that's up to the DM. DM. In the past, we've always traveled as a group using the party figurine, and that's how we've conducted the game. But do you want to turn this into a turn-based situation where each of us is taking a turn? Or do
Well,
you want
if
us-
to
any
know
one
the
of
group.
you decide to
the
split
same.
off of a group, then I would have to just have you put your figurine on the main map.
All right. Well, if you want to split
Okay.
off from the main group and explore.
Wait. I'm not splitting off. Yeah. I'm
Peeking around this corner, I don't see anything.
Isn't that like a rule or
Well-
something?
Okay.
You see a lot of dead
so
bodies.
There's a lot of dead bodies, more rats.
I mean, nothing alive
Nothing
and threatening.
No.
All right. If I move forward into, actually, I'm gonna go this way. Do
Then
see
I
anything
would
for this?
stealthily move up toward this wall right here.
You see,
Wait, how are you taking turns?
basically from here to here, you see this area.
There. Okay.
From where to where?
I'm confused.
Yeah, where?
What's happening?
Basically anywhere in this area.
In
Where
which
are we at,
area?
are we?
I'm not seeing your pointer.
Yeah, the map kind of went all crazy.
Oh. So we use spin area behind here, but we see area in front of us now, right?
Right.
All right.
This map is very confusing, sir.
I agree. By chance, when I move here, do I see anything through the doorway?
Well, you see this area.
See
Basically.
this area, basically. Okay.
Yeah.
See, I'm
But
not.
it
I'm
seems
not
to be-
seeing your
seems to
pointer
be em-
anywhere.
Through this. Wait, is the exact same like through this door right here? I see this area.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, so
do I
through
see any,
through the portcullis, or through the
Yeah.
the gate.
All right.
Right.
That's what he's talking about. Okay.
And by chance, do I see anything moving or anything there?
Not at this time.
Have the group explored that area?
We went in
No.
there briefly and killed some monsters. But bear in
Alright.
mind that right now our focus is on clearing the slums. And what that area that you're looking at is a different area that we've not encountered yet. Now we'd like to go look at room H up here,
Here,
which
yeah.
is the same as this area here.
Right.
So I think this, we got to stop and make a decision here about how we're doing turns. Are we
No.
gonna...
I'm gonna just close this door and go with you guys. My plan is gonna go here. I'm gonna, single. Can people behind me see? Can I like wait?
But if
towards
you
them?
close that door, does it lock, and can we open it again?
Does this door lock?
It was locked, yes.
It was locked. By me looking at the mechanics of door when I'm at the door, can I see how it locks? Like, does it lock on closing? Or do I have to
It
go
locks with a bar lock that falls across the gates.
So it's fine now.
It's
And
on a
where-
pivot.
It's a lock on
if
our
it's-
side or
if
on
it's
their side?
closed, if it's closed quickly, it may lock on the other side.
Yeah, from vibration.
All right. So it's like a lock. Can I peer inside, see if there's any monsters?
You don't see any monsters at this time.
Can I go on the outside of the door on the other side and basically break the lock?
Okay. You can break the lock.
What do I roll for that?
No.
Okay, I break it, and then afterwards I'm gonna go back inside. Do I see anything while I'm out here?
Not apparent.
Alright, then I'm gonna go on the inside, and...
Seems to be
I'm
very
gonna-
quiet over there.
Alright.
So you're
and then
trying
I'm
to
just
purposefully break it so that what?
So it does not lock on the outside when I close the door. Can I go close the door right now?
You can close the door at this
Yeah,
point.
it's basically wrought iron bars, like a gate.
And can I call the person who has a binding spell to come over? Because I still have the long piece of metal in my hand, right? That it was
Right.
binding. Okay. Can I call a person over to say I say, hey, can you come over here and help me bind this door to this gate?
Well, I don't possess any such magic.
Just
I don't have
yourself.
anything either.
Does
Silhouin, do you possess any such
Uh,
magic?
I have a spell, but I don't think it's going to help for this particular scenario.
Do I? Man, I should have got fighting. Oh.
Well, I have mending, but that just kind of repairs something broken. I don't think it actually creates a new lock.
Can I, who's,
I could
Can I-
fix the lock you just broke, though.
but can I call to the group and ask if anyone's strong enough to bend the lock? So on outside bends inwards?
Well, the lock itself is, or the bar itself is not actually all that super strong.
Super strong.
It was
okay.
actually the gates themselves that provided most of the resistance.
Is there like a bar gate on our side? Is it on both sides?
No.
I'm looking back over my shoulder, and I'm making tying motions, like tie it shut.
Oh, with rope?
Yes.
Oh,
That's an option. I mean,
If you tie it at the bottom, and you tie it at the top, it's going to make it difficult to open.
right.
But
That's
with the
right.
knots on our side, we can unknot it and open it.
Yeah,
We can
or somebody could
basically
just
cut
stick
it
a
with-
dagger through and cut it.
How long a piece of rope do we need to lock it?
How much rope do you
Depends
have?
depends which bars you want to bind together. I mean, it could be as little as 5 foot.
are we assuming that the gate looks exactly as the bottle?
About that, yeah.
Oh, okay.
How much, how much do I need to expend to tie this knot?
I'd say about 5 foot total for 2 sections.
For both sections?
Yeah.
Alright.
Two and a half feet at the top, 2.5 feet at the bottom.
Right. Which would be plenty of rope for.
So
For doing
5,
two.
I got like 45?
Yeah, just subtract it. Just subtract it from your 50 foot of silk rope that you got. We gotta have some music.
I'm just listening to some of the Civilization musics.
Why can't I lock this? Oh, it's locked. Alright. And now I use the rope to tie, or did I already tie it?
It's tied.
Can I push on the gate to see if it's sturdy?
It seems sturdy enough.
Alright. Then, I turn to the other group and just put a thumbs up to show it's good.
Okay, so again, are we moving as a group with the figurine, the party figurine, or are we gonna go in like some sort of a turn order? What's your
Well,
what do
at this point, I'm going to say go ahead and stay on this map, since there is a possible encounter.
Okay, so you want us to go in turn order?
Yeah.
Alright, so then Gary would be first. I would be second.
Well, actually,
see.
you guys can go in a marching order if you wish.
Yeah.
Alright. Me and Dwar up front. Gary and everybody else behind.
Alright. I'll go right here.
Okay, I motion toward the other door, and motion to my ear like we've heard something there.
Yeah.
Alright.
I signal
was it
in
a
the
slight-
affirmative. Now, I've got plate mail now, so I don't know how quiet I'm gonna be.
Oh, clank, clank.
Yeah. See what Dwar has. Dwar
I mean-
also has plate mail.
He's clank, clank.
Yeah,
I'm
so
wearing leather armor, leather studded, so I assume
yeah, well,
that's...
what we
bit
could
more
do is we
muffled.
can send somebody else up to listen.
I've got
Can I-
chain
Also-
mail with padding.
That's
Yeah.
gonna make noise.
Yeah.
Can I motion for,
Well-
motion for me to, walk silently next to you? And, can I roll for a stealth check?
Yep. You can roll for a stealth check.
I'm going to ease just around this door to the other side.
I made a
You
9.
think you're silent?
I think I'm south. Alright, so I'll go up here, go slowly. I just slowly go up. Is there anything ahead? There's no door ahead, okay.
You just got all these dead bodies that you're walking over,
Squish,
basically.
squish, squish, squish.
Oh god.
And they've been laying for half a day.
Yeah.
Is there a hole in the door?
No, there's not a hole in the door.
Like
That
it
door
could be a
seems
locked
to be
door.
semi-solid. About as solid as the previous door was on the other place.
Is it fully covered, or can I? Is there like?
Yeah, it's fully covered.
All right.
Okay,
Give me a roll.
I'm gonna point to the door, point to whoever's up ahead, and go, do you hear anything? Motioning to my ear and the door.
Can I roll to here?
Yep. Give me a roll.
D20, right?
Mm-hmm.
I got 11.
You can definitely hear shouting coming from that door.
Shouldn't other people hear that too?
We can't
Well,
hear it.
if
We're
you
too
guys-
far away. Or
Can I,
can we?
Yeah.
Can I make my way over and here? And
Can I
listen?
motion that there's a speaking by moving my opening my hand and closing it, like a mouth?
Sure.
Oh, like a puppet mouth? Yeah.
Yeah, puppet mouth.
Alright, so
All right.
can I make my way over?
Yeah.
Alright, so I get a bit closer to the door and I
Do a perception roll.
perception. That's 1d20, right?
Yep.
Alright. I get a 16.
You definitely hear shouting. Sounds like an orc.
Orc. I can speak orc. Can I determine what they're yelling about?
Give me another perception roll.
Perception. Alright, that's another d20, right?
Yep.
I get an 18.
Okay.
Jeez. That's
You
good.
hear something saying orcish. The boss says you need to take that damn town. And you hear another one that says, well, my lads are trying, but they can't. But there's some new guys apparently wiping them out.
I think that's us.
Interesting. I look
Other
back
than
at
that, it's just evolved into grumbling and yelling personal insults at each other.
I look back at the party with a very surprised and slightly worried face.
Okay, when you look back at the party, I'm gonna hold up 1, 2, 3. How many fingers? How many monsters do you
I
hear?
say
Don't-
2.
You say two? Oh,
Well,
okay.
not 2. I hold up 2 fingers, but I also move my arm up into a motion to signify that they could be strong. Because I'm assuming that there's some sort of commanders, so
All right.
As this is going on, I'm gonna get Ethan's attention, or Ethan. I'm gonna point at my flask of oil. I'm gonna point at the door and making like an explosion with my
Oh
hand.
my god.
I'm gonna go back through the door here.
I show evil smile and I grab my flask out to show I'm ready.
Oh
I-
god.
Okay.
I ease back around the door to the other side of the wall.
Who showed me the flask?
Actually, I got a cool idea. Let me know if this makes any sense. Like, we kind of know. Do we know this like room is like enclosed?
Yeah, we do.
Yes.
Okay. So, I mean, this door is wooden, right? So it's probably flammable.
It is. It'll take a while to burn.
Is there
though.
a roof on top?
No,
There's
No.
no. We're this whole area is basically ruins.
can
All
we
right, so
lob
I'm thinking.
can we lob a Molotov over the top of the wall?
you
could
can
try.
try.
Could we try something better? Could we stand on someone so like we don't have to make a throw and just kind of toss it in? Because we want to have like an arm over and like toss in, make sure it like falls inwards.
All right, here's what we could do. I got mage hand.
Ah.